spooky.
Hi, my name is Galaxia, and we'll be reacting to Scary Field Trip Horror Stories by Liam Arts. I don't know if I'm saying this right. I reacted to the elevator one that he did, and I was like, ooh, let's do another scary video. But this time, I didn't just bring one candle. I brought 2 candles. It sounded good in my head. Okay, I never saw this before, so this will be my first reaction. Obviously you didn't see it before, or it wouldn't be a reaction. Shut brain. You know what? Let's continue. I have no idea what this is about. All I know is that this is supposed to be a scary field trip horror stories. You should be getting this video tomorrow, but I just did a video today and yesterday, and you should be getting that video now. So before you come to this video, you should probably go to the other video that I did. It was pretty funny. I think it was funny. I thought it was funny.
Back in high school, I took a mysteries and mythology type class, or something like that. I don't remember the name of the class. It basically just had to do with real life mysteries and creepy shit. I was into that kind of stuff. I was taking the class with a good friend, who I'll call Ben for this story. The teacher of the class took us on a field trip to a nearby abandoned village with an unknown past. The village was...
I never heard of this class before. Who takes a class about mysteries and stuff and then goes to a field trip with it to an unknown town, abandoned town that nobody knows of it? Who knows could be in that town? Monsters. I like it how I only see one black guy on the bus.
Built in the early 1900s, but seems as though it had been quickly abandoned shortly after it was built.
I'd rather get at.
The bus ride there was about 20 minutes. All of us were glued to the bus windows as we pulled up some sketchy-looking, decrepit road cutting through dense forest.
That's how you stay.
The road eventually led to a clearing.
That's why you stay inside the bus. This is when you say, forget it, I'm getting off this bus and I'm running away. Because you go through some trees, and then when you finally see an opening, next thing you know, they slashed all your tires, gotta stay there overnight, you're all dead. I ain't no Scooby-Doo. This ain't no Scooby-Doo. Let's go.
We were there. We stepped out onto the road, which had grass growing through the cracks. The grass surrounding was almost knee-high. Then there were the buildings. The tall, archaic brick buildings with the boarded-up windows all gave off such chilling vibes. The teacher lined all 20 of us up, counted heads, and then began leading the way.
You know when this is not safe, when the teachers count heads. Because sometimes teachers don't count heads during field trips. Just how you know it's not safe. He counting heads. He ain't counting the number of names. He counting heads. He counting 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not saying Jessica, Anthony, James. I don't know.
The point of this little field trip was to use the so-called skills we learned in class to see if we could put anything together about why the village may have been abandoned so long ago.
I hope he's not making them split up. Because everyone knows, you're like, Galaxia, stop stopping it. Keep watching. Stop talking. And I'm just like, I hope they're not making them split up. Because everyone knows in a horror movie, you don't split up. And then there's always that one person that splits up and they're dead. You know they're dead because you ain't going to look for them. Because you know they're dead.
Go. Some of the buildings had holes in the walls to serve as entryways. There were even holes in the ground next to some of the buildings, seemingly dug to get into the basements of some of the buildings, which seemed creepy. There was one building, though.
didn't
It
want to
stood
get into a
taller than
basement.
any of the others. It just intrigued me the most. While the teacher was leading the group towards the village church, Ben and I decided to sneak off on our own to look for anything interesting. When we walked off in the direction of the tallest building, we saw a hole in the ground. It was dug by the back door of the building, which had been sealed off. In the hole was a ladder which led down to the concrete floor below. We both looked at each other and knew we had to do it.
What?
Ben climbed down first, then me. Luckily, this was just around the time Apple started putting flashlights on their phones, so we had a source of light. It was creepy down there. There were a couple of beer bottles, one graffiti tag on the wall, and
Look at the graffiti. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna future Galaxia edit this in. Look at that. Look at that. There is nothing. When it say there is nothing, that is telling you to go back up that ladder because there is something.
wooden planks everywhere. There was a wooden stairway which led up to complete darkness, since all windows and doors had been sealed shut from above. We had already gone as far as to enter the building, so we figured we'd go up the stairs too. I went first, and with each step, the creakiness of the 100-year-old wood made me feel as if I was going to fall through each and every step. Ben followed suit. This floor of the building was very tight. It seemed like there were many openings going off into different, smaller rooms. It was so dark in there, you would never even guess it was daytime. Ben and I were honestly starting to get creeped out in there and agreed to go back outside. But just then, there was a noise in one of the tiny rooms, like a big rock hitting the concrete floor. A normal instinct would be to run, but Ben and I froze, locked eyes for a moment, then both tiptoed over to the opening of the room. We shined the lights into the room and ran. We ran back down the stairs and then up the rusty ladder back outside. We caught up to the group out of breath. We didn't say anything though to avoid getting in trouble. One of our classmates asked us what was wrong. We told him we snuck into one of the buildings, and in one of the rooms, when we shined the light into it, we saw 3 guys standing maybe 10 feet away from the doorway, facing Ben and I in a weird formation, as if they were waiting for us. As we continued following the group, we paid extra attention to the tall building we entered from the distance. And before leaving, we saw a person's face at one of the higher level windows that had not been boarded up. We never told the teacher in fear of getting in trouble. We didn't know what to think. Were those just homeless people living in there? Were they gang members in hiding? Ben freaks me out with his theory. He says they were ghosts of the people who once lived in the town. Still, the way the 3 guys were just hauntingly standing there so calmly, staring at us the moment we peeked our heads through that doorway, I still can't get that image out of my head. I may go back to that village one day, just to prove Ben's idea wrong.
At this part, when the music keeps getting higher and higher and higher, I feel like every noise in this house is scaring me. I'm not alone. My sister's upstairs sleeping, but if she like made a bumping noise upstairs, I would be screaming right now if I didn't press pause. You went back? By yourself? The moment I saw those 3 guys, I would have told the teacher. He would have ran us back inside the bus. Because who knows? They might have been watching out through the window like, somebody's coming inside. Let's scare them. Y'all probably can't hear me. I'm probably sounding really, 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 really low. Because I ain't got no mic. I'm screaming at the computer. Not the computer. Phone. Phone, really. I usually use my phone for this. But still. Uh, all my senses inside my body is telling me we're Galaxia. Galaxia. You, something gonna go boo, and you gonna go ah, and then you gonna end up punching it in the face, then you gonna run. Oh my god, it ended. Oh, thank God. That was really scary. Music made it worse. Thank you, Liam Art, for making the music 10 times worse for me. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to hear the music since this might get copyrighted. You guys are probably like, Galaxia, why are you always wearing a black shirt? Why are you changing your clothes? And I'm like, yes, I'm changing my clothes. Because underneath of what I'm wearing are different kinds of pants every time I do a video. And I wear different kinds of black shirts because I mostly got black shirts. Because black matches with everything. Everything. I haven't seen one color. Probably not green though. Probably not green. I think that's like the only color I would not wear. The only color I will not wear is pink. So if you ever see me wearing pink, it's not Galaxia. Anyway, my name, I enjoyed the video. I thought it was a nice video. It had a nice vibe. Probably without the music, it would have been less scary. I wouldn't be creeping out so much. But before my little sister comes down and ruins this video, my name is Galaxia and Twizzlums.